Hi guys, welcome to another battle report, Kings of War, kill scenario. This time we're christening my brother's new gaming cabin. So this is the first time anyone's ever played a game here. And it's very nice, as you'll see in a minute. So today we've got Basileans against League of Rhordia. And it just so happens, we didn't know what each other was playing. We both have kind of similar looking armies, so it almost looks like a civil war, even to the point where our soldiers' livery is kind of red and white. So it's a home warfare definitely. So we'll talk you through the lists now and then get into the action. Okay, so here's the table set up. I'll just give you a quick overview of what's what. I'm over there on that side, that's my army. And I got to say I do outnumber Phil, but Phil's quite elite. So talk us through your list, Phil. Let's start over here. What have we got going on here? What's this big unit horde?
Okay, so Paladin Knights here, a horde. I've given them Brew of Strength to give them Crushing Strength 1. So they're quite a formidable unit. They're supported here by a character, a High Paladin on a horse, who I've given him the heal spell, but I've also given him Shroud of the Saint. So he's got a heal 4 spell to try and help them. Moving along, a Phoenix.
Nicely painted that, mate. Who did that for you?
Well, that was you, Sam. That Phoenix, just going back to it, that is one of the great eagles from Lord of the Rings or Hobbit. So it's been sort of
repurposed.
Repurposed, yeah. Here, again, supporting now another character, we've got Gnaeus Solustis. He's a hero and a large cavalry. He's got a heal 4 spell as well, which I upgraded him with. He's quite formidable with Crushing Strength 2 and he's nimble. Another regiment here, this time of Knights, Paladin Knights, and they have Elite. So I've given Blessings of the Gods so they can reroll ones.
Nice, and then over this side?
Over here we've got Men at Arms now, a crossbow unit here, and they have something that gives them +1 to their waver. It's just
yeah, I can't remember what the
Staying Stone. That's it.
Oh yeah.
So they've got the Staying Stone, and they're pretty good. Little crossbow unit. They're Perry's miniatures. So,
nice.
And over here we have more Men at Arms, a Spearman regiment. They are a veteran command to increase their waver and route value by 1, and they have the Aegis of the Elohai, which gives them Iron Resolve +1. So now they are Iron Resolve 2 because this whole Basilian army has Iron Resolve.
That's their shtick, isn't it?
Yeah. So
what's the dude behind them?
So this guy, I just got him off eBay. I had to rebase him, but he is a high priest model, and
what's he bringing to the table?
He has the Conjurer's Staff, so he gets to re-roll one of his heal spells. Again, I upgraded the priest to have heal 3, so he gets to, with the Conjurer's Staff, a re-roll.
Cool.
Just one of those dice that fail to hit. So that is the Basilian list.
The Basilius Sodices. Right, let me just retrieve my list from over here. Right, so starting over here, we've just got, so my list is League of Rhordia, so it's a Kingdoms of Men theme list, and this is just a regiment of knights. Then we've got a crossbow block, but as you might notice, they are packing black powder weapons. They've been upgraded with handguns for the piercing too. Over here we have are they a polearm block? Yeah, they are. So nothing particularly special about them. They've got crushing 1, but they're only defense 3. Big dude on a flying thing is a duke on an ancient winged Alares. So yeah, he's been upgraded to have the Diadem of Dragonkind to give him a fireball spell. We also have Over here, the big griffin statue thing is at Battle Shrine, gives rallying to everyone nearby, and it's got a lightning bolt 6 spell as well. And then beyond him is a bunch of spear phalanx. They've been upgraded to have ensnare, so they've got pikes. And I've also just noticed that I give them the warbow of Cabba for 5 points that I had left over at the end of yesterday's list building exercise. Behind them is a Baron. There's nothing particularly special about him, although I am actually going to now refer to him as Baron von Munchausen. He's just there for inspiring, basically, and he might chip in with a bit of a Barney later. Over here we've got, I think they're Perry miniatures as well, but basically they are dogs of war, and they've been upgraded to the razors of Berlin Vice, which gives them elite phalanx and makes them hit on a 3+. And then there's a wizard on a horse there. Nothing particularly noteworthy about him except for he's got lightning bolt 3 and heal 3. Over here, a very old school cannon, for those of you who enjoy old school stuff. And then over here we have chicken knights, also known officially as honor guard. So just a regiment of those. And that's it. So basically, I massively outnumber Phil, I would say. But I just don't know how I'm going to deal with that. So anyway, we'll see. Let the amusement begin. Alright everybody, my turn 1. I won the first turn roll. I was a bit ambivalent over it really, whether to take it or not, but I just took it for the sake of it. So I've not really moved forward on this side. I don't want to just present a quicker target for the Doom Bomb of Death over there. So all we've done here is just shuffle a bit. But over this side we've been a bit more active. These have moved forward. And so have the Doodars of Bervalice, or whatever they are. This area here, these have moved forward. Not at the double, just a standard one because of the difficult ground. And that was it really. So we just got a little bit of shooting to do. First things first, everything that I can shoot that's in range is going to try and shoot these archers over here, or crossbowmen I should say. So we'll start off with the cannon. That's going to need 5s. Oh, there you go. How about that for a bit of good luck? So blast D3. So it's going to be 4 plus 2 is 6. So that's pretty fortunate. Damage is going to be 2s, isn't it? Yeah, that's everything. So they've taken 6 wounds from the cannon. That was very, 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 very lucky. So sorry about that, Phil. And then we'll do the wizard on them next. He's got a lightning bolt 3. So it's going to be 4s and then 3s. So just 1 this time. And then a 3. Yeah, so that's another 1. And then these guys here, I've got the warbow of Cabba, so they're going to shoot them as well. It needs a 4 to hit, which it does. I'm going to knock over a tree, and then a 3, yeah. So that's another 1. So that is 8 in total, and then I need to test them. And it's shattering as well, a cannon, so it's as if it was a 9. So what's their...
They are 14. 15, so you need a...
That's right, they've got the waiver +1, haven't they? So 14, 15, so I need a 6 twice, I think. That priest inspires, doesn't he? Yeah. So the first one is good, and the second one is good.
Yeah.
So that was very, very lucky, really. I mean, the nerve tests were really good twice, and the shooting from the cannon was really good as well. So
these crossbowmen never got to shoot?
No.
Nice.
That was. It was nice, but it was lucky. So unfortunately for you, but anyway, early doors. We'll see what happens with your turn 1. Okay, Phil's done his turn 1. Talk us through it.
So after losing the crossbow unit, I can't be tentative, so I've decided to just put the Horde of Knights straight up that onto that hill, supported by the High Paladin. I've moved the regiment of knights along with Gnaeus Solustus, just up a little bit with the Phoenix supporting. And the men-at-arms spearmen have just gone into the woods there, anticipating a charge at some point by those chickens, the big chickens, and supporting it with a little move up as well as the priest. So that's my movement.
Excellent. Yeah, I think I agree actually. Probably boldness is the way to go with your army. So we've got a bit of shooting, haven't we?
Only the Phoenix, because I lost my crossbowmen. I didn't have a lot of shooting to begin with, but we've got fire sparks here, so it's got an 18-inch range, the Phoenix, steady aim. So we're going to go for a fireball, essentially a fireball 10 on this unit here. So it's 4s and 4s.
Yeah, 4s to hit and defense 4.
See if we can cause a test.
Wow, there we go. It's a bit yeah, it's average, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's average.
So 5 of hit,
and then you want 4s again.
So only 1 out of 5 there.
That's really unfortunate. Sorry, mate.
There we go.
Right. Well, while you're there, you may as well test them. A double 6 can waver them, I believe. No.
Unfortunately not.
No. Okay. Okay. It's going to be my turn 2 then, is it?
That is your turn 2. Okay, so Sam's had turn 2. He'll talk you through his movement now.
Yeah, so just quickly, these two here have just combi charged the Knight unit bomb because he's going to charge me if I don't charge him. So let's try and disorder him, remove his thunderous charge, and then at least it'll give us a sort of a soften him up a bit. The Lord on Arrowles is just gone here to give a bit of very inspiring and also to threaten this region here. These two, this ensnare phalanx ones, moved up 5 and pivoted. These have moved up another 5 and pivoted. So they're just facing this general threat here. This dude has backed off a little bit, just to the edge of the wood. These haven't moved, these handgunners. The chicken knights, the honour guard, have moved up marginally and just pivoted slightly, but they've maintained the 10 inches away from that phalanx unit over there of spearmen. And that's basically it, but we've obviously got a lot of stuff to get through, so we're going to start with over here. We're going to, pretty much everything that can shoot is going to combine shoot on these knights here. So we'll start with these handgunners. They are hitting on 5s and they've got piercing too, so it's going to be 5s and then 3s. So let's go for it. 3 is about average, and then 3s, 3 wounds. So we'll remember 3 for now. We'll just put like a little dice down here to track the damage. And then we'll move on to the warbow of Cabba over here. These spear dudes I've got. So let's just see if we get a cheeky hit. No, we don't. And then the wizard's got a lightning bolt on them as well. So let's see if he can get some hits. Just 1, and we need a 4, which we don't get. And then lastly, this dude's got lightning bolt 6. So let's just roll that quickly. 1. The worm has turned. And they're nothing, so there we go. Just 3 damage on those guys in the end for shooting. Probably not much point testing them, but we'll test them anyway. No. So they're totally fine. Let's move on to combat. What we have, in fact, they've just passed a test, haven't they? So their indomitable will has healed them a save as well. So don't forget that. It was 3, but it will be 2, I guess, or whatever you can do in a minute. But anyway, combat over here. So these guys are crushing 1, but they are hindered. So it's going to be 5s and then 4s, I think. I'll just check they are pole arms blocks hit on 4s. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so, just before you do roll it, I'll put their...
Yeah, you can put the damage on.
Was it 3?
It was 3.
So it's not Indomitable Will, it's Iron Resolve. So that's at the start of my movement phase, the next turn.
Okay.
We'll do that later.
So anyway, let's roll the pole arms. It doesn't look amazing, just 3 out of 12. Should have been 4 really, but never mind. And then 4s again. 2, so that's brought it back to bang on average. That's what I thought it would be. And then the knights needing 3s and then 3s, I think. Yes. About averaged on it. And then 3s again. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Everything.
Ooh.
Wow. I mean, they're probably not going to break, but what are we looking at? 3, 6, 10.
Wow.
So plus the 2, that's done them for 12. I think that's half of their nerve actually. So I think they're 24, aren't they, to break, and 22 to waver. So a 10 will waver them, I think.
So have you done there? You did altogether on them.
So they did 10 and they did 2.
Yeah. So
they're up to 12. A 10,
yeah.
like I said, a 10 will waver them.
Ooh.
That might be game if I can roll a 10 here, to be honest.
Twice though, because he is inspired.
No, yeah, 10, 11. No, inspiring's only for a route. So they are wavered, I think.
What's that? 6 and 5.
11 plus 12 is 23.
So let's.
I think it's 24, 20, 22, 24 there.
I'll just double check because I can't remember. 22, 24, so they are wavered.
In fact, that's a better result for me than a double 6 would have been, because a double 6 I would have had to re-roll, but now they're just... but you might be okay because they're headstrong, I think. So if you roll the 3 up next turn, you'll still be able to fight on.
They are headstrong, actually, yeah.
Okay, that's the big roll. That headstrong might have saved that for you there.
Well, I mean, again, look at that for another... I think it was 11 last time to take out the crossbow men as well. So, no, this is your dice.
My shooting wasn't good. My shooting dice were poor, but that nerve and attack...
If that horde would have been wavered there...
Well, they might still be. I think you need to roll the 3 up. I mean, if there's any justice in the world, you will roll that 3.
Well, let's see.
Anyway, you are disordered, so that's over to you for turn 2, I think.
Excellent.
Okay, Phil's turn 2. You will be glad to know that they rolled a 3+ to stay headstrong and not wavered, so that makes the game much more interesting. Right, Phil, talk us through what you've done.
Okay, so thank God that these guys got a 3 up, headstrong. I will say this before, I did mention Iron Resolve, I did that incorrectly. The Iron Resolve wasn't applicable for these boys because they're disordered.
It's because they wavered.
And they got Iron Resolve, so I took a point of damage off them. But this regiment of knights, along with Gnaeus Salustus, they've charged into that unit there, hopefully to try and kill them in one go and then reform. Because I don't have many options now. Over here,
they countercharge
the knights, after they proved headstrong. So yeah, we've got this character here, the paladin, high paladin knight. He's just supporting this unit still. I've moved him slightly at an angle, so he's got a bit of a sight towards Sam's army that way. So now it's like the ranged phase. So we're going to do a heal spell from the Phoenix, who's had no choice really but to come and try and support this horde of knights. I'm well aware of the threat here, but I'm just going to have to go for it. So we've got a heal 5 spell on the knights, and the high paladin's going to do a heal 4 on them as well. So let's see how we do.
Go for it. So what are you doing first?
We'll do the Phoenix, yeah.
Alright, 4. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go, 4. That's a really good roll.
And then the doodad, what's he got? 4?
He's got 4, yeah. And again, 3.
There you go. That's what you're talking about.
So you get we recover 7 damage, which is pretty good.
7 out of 9. That's pretty.
So they're on 5 now, which is pretty good.
Okay, and then is that all of shooting? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing
so
else
on to combat, I think. Where do you want to start? Do you want to do the big, enormous unit of knights?
Yeah, we may as well.
It's up to you. Whatever you feel is in your interests.
We'll do the knights first. On your regiment of knights, the horde will strike. They've got crushing strength 1, which is the reason I gave them that. Is because in case they lose the thunderous charge.
So it's going to be 3s and then 4s.
3s and 4s. We're going to roll 16 dice twice.
This looks okay.
That's 11 out of 16.
Nice. And then your next lots.
Doesn't look quite as good.
Two there, isn't there?
And that's 10.
Oh, there you go. 21 out of 30.
So we've got 21 altogether.
And then you want in 4s.
So we'll roll all 21 dice here. Take out these misses.
Yeah.
Which
I think it looks about par, doesn't it? 3 there.
Yeah, quite a few misses. So it looks like 10 there, doesn't it?
10, yeah. So it is, I think they're, what are nights are 14, 16? Let me have a little look. Where am I looking, Sam? Knights are 14, 16, so it's going to be a 6 twice for the Duke on the winged beast.
Ah, yes, he's got the...
So go on, double.
The 6-inch bubble there, is it?
9, he's very
9
inspiring, yeah.
Ah, in that case, doesn't even need measuring. So we're looking at a 6 twice?
6 twice, yeah. So that's once, twice, 3 times a lady. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So what we will do is we'll reform those knights if we can.
Can you? I thought it's difficult to pivot off the board though, isn't it? You could go maybe that way, possibly. I don't know. Should we come back to that?
We'll have a little look.
We'll have a look and then we'll...
If they can pivot, I will pivot a little bit.
We'll come back to that in a minute. We've got this other combat over here,
okay.
haven't we? So...
So we'll do the knights who have charged into those boys.
Yeah, so it's 16, so it's going to be ensnare and phalanx. So it's going to be 4s and then...
Ensnare and phalanx? Is it not 5s then?
No, I don't think you ever do more than 1.
Right, okay.
But what you phalanx just means you get no thunderers, but it would also do cavalry -1 to hit, but ensnare does -1 to hit.
So it only takes 1 -1, okay. So it's 4s. And
it's 4s and 4s, I think it should be about 4 damage.
Because they are elite with blessings of the gods as well, we reroll 1s.
Yes, they are, yeah.
So 4s. And we've got 1 there.
And another 1 there.
Ones. We get 2 rerolls. I'll just put those there.
It doesn't
and
look,
take
it
out
looks
the
a
misses.
decent enough roll though. Looks like a good roll.
It's the 3s that don't work.
A couple of 2s. Yeah.
So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 there.
So you're already above average anyway. And then
2 rerolls.
You get 2 rerolls, so you should have another 1, 10. Almost like they weren't. Now both of them.
Well, there we go. So 11.
Yeah.
And then it's
and then 4s again. So that was a nice bonus. That's made it
so
possible
they are
to do.
Thunderous Charge 2.
Yeah, but there's no
with
thunderous. So 4s. Let's brought it back to about average 5, is it?
4, 5, yeah, it's quite a few
Well,
that didn't make it.
4 was average, so you still quids in about on the maths side of things. So anyway, Neus is going to have a go on him as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let me just put a little 5 by them so we know what's going on.
Neus Salustus. He's got 7 attacks. He's on a chicken as well, incidentally.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's the Great Civil War. It's fine, isn't it?
So 7 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, sorry, it's 4s, isn't it?
That -1, yeah, because of the ensnare. There's a cocked one there, yeah. So
only 4 there.
4,
7. It's okay.
Average, yeah, but yeah, I mean it's 3.5 average.
So then he's got crushing strength 2.
So 2s. Oh, 1. I dreaded 1. But never mind, 3 is still decent. So they go up to 8, and then you're going to want to test them on a, what would they be, 13, 15, I think. So you'll want a 7 twice, I think. Let me have a look. Yeah, 13, 15.
13.
So it'll be a 7 twice. Because of Baron von Munchausen behind them.
Or a waiver for 5.
Yeah, I'll take it, to be fair.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Keep them there. Ooh, it's an
one.
8. Can we get them again? Yeah.
7, just exactly right. That's unfortunate.
That's what I was hoping for, though, to route them
Yeah.
I thought it was a 50-50 chance.
It
and just swung my
was
favour a
a
little
6 twice and a 7 twice, and I didn't get any of them, so that's slightly. I call myself slightly
bit.
unfortunate.
Yeah. I think I favoured me a little bit there. Our waiver route tests, our nerve tests have been pretty good, actually, haven't they, both of us?
Yeah. Well, the waiver one for me would have been good, apart from it became irrelevant because of Headstrong. But it was still nice to have.
Yep, so now we're just going to consult, because I've not played Kings of War for a long time. We're going to look at some reforms and make sure that it's all legal.
Yeah, there it is. Catch you in a bit for my turn 3.
So this is the start of Sam's turn 3, and he's done the movement phase, which he's going to talk you through now.
Yeah, so over here with the pole arm guys have charged there. For what it's worth. Over here in the middle, these knights have been flank charged by the Duke and the razors. That's not razors, is it? Well, they are the razors of Berlin Vice, and then Baron von Munchausen / Santa Claus has charged in as well.
I just decided to leave them where they were. The lesser of two evils, believe it or not, was a flank charge from both of these units. Solistus, he's moved. He did turn reform.
He's reformed that
but I don't think it's looking good for these knights now, sandwiched with a lot of attacks against them.
Battle Shrine's moved up a bit, and he's probably going to have a lightning bolt on the priest over there. And then this wizard's fled over here. Not really got any viable targets at the moment, and neither has the cannon. I suppose the cannon could shoot Naeus, maybe. Let me just have a quick.
I think he's well in. Yeah.
No, yeah, you can shoot Naeus, can't you? So we'll have a double shot on Naeus. Having said he couldn't see anything, we'll give him a couple of dice.
Yeah, Sam's charged his Demigryph knights, chicken knights, into these spearmen.
Yeah,
as well.
I fancied having a go on the knights in the middle actually, but they were just by the fractionist amount out of arc. So
I think though you're well odds on to kill them, so I think it was better that you did that.
My psychology is that I like to have
100% certainty.
Yeah, twice what you need because I don't trust the dice. Anyway, let's get on with some shooting. So these guys, not really a lot of viable targets. They're going to have to shoot the Phoenix really, but it's.
Well, it could be good. This.
No.
Let's see what we've got.
5s. It's shit! No, it's average. Anyway, and then it's 2s because he's only defense
3.
Yeah, so
it's 2s, so it's 3 damage.
3 damage, which he will regen.
Possibly, I'll just put a damage dice on there. 3.
Okay, and then we've got the lightning bolt over here. So the shrine is going to try and singe the priest over there. And wow.
Well, that is
it's
very
time
good.
to introduce an explode in 6s mechanic.
My priest.
My priest is about to be singed. And then what's defense? 5?
Defense. 4? I'll have to just check. I think it's 5, but it could be 4.
Feel like it's 5. He looks like he's got 5.
The priest is defense 4, my friend. So
it's 3s. Yeah. Oh, everything!
No!
So he's taken 5 damage.
Oh, 5 damage on the priest.
That's pretty tasty. So mark it with the dice, my friend. Mark it with the dice.
Priest.
Okay. And then the cannon on the Naeus. So
go for it. Let's see what we've got here.
A couple of 5s would be nice. A couple of 1s!
Snaky eyes.
Anyway.
The cannon backfires, smokes and makes a noise but doesn't do anything.
Alright, okay. Are we into combat? We are, aren't we, I think? Oh no, we've got tests first, haven't we? So Phoenix probably can't waver, but definitely not on a 5. And your priest over there.
So you need he's inspiring, but it's in 11-13, so you don't need a lot. You need a 6 to waver him.
I'm impressed by that. Like 10-12 is
an
normally
8 will do him in.
7, is he wavered?
He is wavered, yeah.
Okay, waver in, so he can't really do anything, can he? Okay, we'll make a note on the fact he wavered in a minute. And then we can get over to some combat. I've just realised I need 9 dice for the chicken knights as well, so I'll just pop that pile next to them.
Okay, so Sam has a lot of dice to roll now.
Everything is fighting. So here we go. Over here first, we're looking at 4s and then 4s. No. And that's pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm just looking at about 4 damage here. And I am looking at 5. That's far better than I expected.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's handy to say the least.
We'll put a dice there.
We'll heal them back next time, but
we'll see. So they're on
but they are disordered, so that's something to remember.
Yeah, disordered.
And then over in the middle here, we've got. Well, I'll do Santa first. Yeah.
There's that Santa. Let's have a look at him.
Baron von Munchausen. There we go. Right, capture the roll then. What's Santa got for you for Christmas? Everything! Crushing 1, I think, so 4s again. Take it from Santa! 3
Santa
damage.
manages to do 3 on his own with his massive
Alright, so
staff.
I'll just put a little 3 behind them for now so we can keep tabs. Then we'll do this. There's too many dice here, so I'm doing 15 twice. Yeah. Because my hands are just not big enough to hold 30 of these dice. So hindered for -1 to hit, so 4s.
It's another great roll.
It looks pretty good. Average maybe. What are we looking at? 8. Yeah, 7.5 is average. So
good. It's good. 8.
I'll take it. I always take average. That's not looking quite as good though. Let me just remove all the failure, of which there is a stack. So has it come back to average? I think it has, hasn't it? 6 and 8 is 14, so near enough. So anyway,
take 1 dice away and you've got 14.
Yeah, so
you can just destroy that unit. I think it's going to be Snake Eyes.
Well, it's 5s now though to damage them. That's the only problem. Come on!
Ooh.
It's average 5.
Wow.
Nice. So they take another 5. Let me just put a dice behind them. And then the Duke is coming in to peck at them with 2 beaks.
There's the Duke.
What are we looking at? 3s and then
Would not
2.
want that on your flank.
So the hit roll is going to be the 1. Yeah, that's looking delicious. Well, yeah.
There's a 2 there
There's
as
a 2
well.
there.
And another 2, but
yes, there is. No, that was not great, but it might not matter. This is the one now. I want 2s. There's a couple of 1s, but we are on 4, 6. So another 6. It's looking like Snake, isn't it? So what are we on?
yeah, Snake Eyes, I think, bud. So
8, 14, 15,
Yeah.
16 twice.
they are,
14, yeah. So the first one is a dead, and the second one is dead.
Yeah.
So the 1.
So those knights perish.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll remove them in a minute. We'll fight this fight first.
Should I bring the bowl this way?
Yeah, we should do, shouldn't we? Oh no, I'll just put it here in front of me. I'll tell you what we roll. So -1 to hit because of hindered, and they are crushing 1. They don't get thunderous charge, so it's going to be 4s and then 3s. That's not good, to say the least. And then 3s. Need all of these really. Yeah, so 3 damage.
Okay, so it's not too bad.
We need to test you right now, and you're going to get. Do you want to use they get 2 back for every 1, don't they?
So they do get 2, yeah. So they're on 1 damage now.
So if I can.
They've got Iron Resolve
Well,
2.
only if they're steady.
Yeah,
If I wave
we'll
them,
see.
they're
Yeah, go for it.
So 9. What was it? 3 is 12.
Which
so
is not a waiver
that's
because
steady,
they're steady because they've got they're a veteran command as well.
Yeah.
Which makes them 14, 16.
Okay.
So now they're on 1 damage. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do
Fantastic.
various reforms in a minute before we do Phil's turn, and then get back to you. Okay, Phil's turn 3. It kind of looks like this. Talk us through what you've done, Phil.
Okay, so Gnaeus Solustus has taken a hindered charge into the rear of these guys here.
Okay.
He's slightly cocked on that hill. The Knight Horde have done a counter charge. The Phoenix has just come in there to sort of support and hopefully heal the Knights. Just generally support that unit. We've got a counter charge here with the spearmen, and this priest is wavered.
He was wavered, wasn't he?
So that was my movement phase, and now it's over to the ranged phase. So we're going to try and heal some knights now.
Go for it.
I think we'll use the Phoenix and do a heal 5 on those.
Yeah, not 4s. So that's 3.
3 return.
So it goes down to 5. I'll do it for you while I'm here.
Yeah. And then I think we'll do a heal spell from this paladin here.
Yeah.
He's got a heal 4 because he's got a Shroud of the Saint, should I say?
Yeah.
And he gets a 2.
Cause
another couple back.
Down to 3.
There's no other ranged phase now, so it's on.
It's a fighty, choppy. Do you want to pick which ones you want to do first?
Let's do Gnaeus.
Yeah. So it's in the rear. So 21.
Yeah.
Hindered would mean 4s, and then 2s.
So here we go. We've got 21 attacks. Going for a 4 because he's hindered.
So 3 there. Is that 3?
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
So 13 of hit there.
That's decent. That's more like hitting on 3s.
We're going with crushing strength 2. It's 2s because they're 3 aren't they? Strength 3.
That's correct.
2s. And hit with
11, is it?
11. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll remember 11, and then you can do the knights to the front.
Okie dokie. And we'll do 2 lots of 16 attacks with those knights with these dice here. And then hitting on 3s.
The 2 in the middle there.
Yeah. 13.
All right.
16, that's pretty good.
That's not bad. That's what they call a good day at the office.
I'll just put 11 there for
Nice, yeah.
It's 13 already. Next 16. 2 and a 1. 2 there. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24.
Nice. And then 3s.
So what to do now is just get these. I'll do 14. Needing 3s, yeah. Crushing strength 1, they are disordered, aren't they? So no.
Oh no, I forgot they're crushing one, aren't they?
Yeah,
so that counts still. It's only thunderous you don't get.
Yeah, so they get crushing strength.
So it's 2. So just take out the 1s basically.
Yeah. So at the first 14, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okie.
Sorry, 11. 11.
Yeah. Okay, now the last 10.
Okay, so we got 11 out of the 14. Last 10.
Not that it matters,
No.
but there is a few ones, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's going to be more than Snake Eyes anyway.
So 11, 17.
And Neas did 11 as well, didn't he? So
Yeah,
you're
so
looking at
17,
28.
Yeah.
Anyway, just roll Snake Eyes. It's going to be more than dead.
Is he inspiring?
No, yeah, but that's probably more than 9 inches, I'm going to say.
Should we measure it just for, because you never know.
Well, just roll it again. If it's Snake Eyes, we'll check.
No, it's 10
Okay,
inches.
yeah, it's
We're
right.
over 9 inches away.
Tell you what, let's just, if I grab him a little bit back, and then we'll just, good man, that's the ticket, thank you. And then we've got business of the day over here, haven't we?
Yeah, so they've got 15 attacks.
15, it's going to be 4s and then 5s. So what are we looking at? 7 hits, 8 hits, and then maybe 3 wounds or so?
Right, quite a few misses there.
That isn't the best, is it? Have you got 3 hits out of 15?
That's it. 3.
Well, if all of these are wounds though, on 5s, then it's...
we get 1.
We get 1. Okay.
The spears will break on the chickens. So.
Test them, because if you snake double 6, it's a waiver, I think. No, and actually they've got Iron Resolve as well, so it just goes, basically.
Goodbye.
Is that turn 3? Oh no, you've got... Anyway, so you've got stuff, you can do stuff here, can't you? You can reform. Do you want to do that off camera? He's
just reform now, so...
Alright, yeah.
I think we'll just reform him.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the edge there, isn't he? But there's not a lot we can do.
Face the ground. Yeah, just perch him there.
He's not going to be able to stand.
And there you want to go D6 forward, I would have thought.
Only, yeah. We'll go D6 forward, definitely. Just an inch.
And 2.
That's D6, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that's D3, you get 2 inches going forward. And then, I think we've missed anything, so turn 4 for me.
Wall over there from the spearman, wasn't it?
Oh no, that was unlucky, mate. You were a bit
unfortunate. So, yeah, they did okay. I mean, that was a foregone conclusion that they were going to be victorious there, so that's it. It's looking a bit swingy now, isn't it?
Let's move on. Okay, my turn 4. So these are just lining up to shoot the Phoenix. He's just moved a bit further along. The Duke has pivoted that way and moved to there. These have gone 5 inches forward. We can't march because of difficult ground. Counter charge. Wizard's moved 8 inches this way. He's advanced at the double 10 inches to just get behind here and give a general bubble of inspiring. And the cannon's lining up a shot on the Phoenix through that gap there. So we'll get onto some shooting straight away. So let me pinch the bowl of destiny. The bowl, I'm going to just do that. So 5s. Yes. Blast D3. 1. So it's 2, because it's D3 plus 1. And 2s. So 2 wounds on the eagle that's pretending to be a phoenix. And then we'll do these handgunners on because it's the same target. So these will need 5s and then 2s. Oh, are they up for it? They are pretty
good.
That's
4.
3's been so, yeah, it's a bit better than average.
4's okay. Indeed.
2s. Yep, 4 more. So that's pretty nice. That's shattering as well, so that's giving it an extra +1. So he's taking a punishment. Not a huge amount, but...
He's on 8 wounds.
Yeah, what's his name? 16, I think. 14, 16. Don't check it. Well, we'll have to check it.
Yeah, it's got to be checked. It's got to be checked.
Just check it. Right, I've got a lightning bolt on the priest of wavering.
So 15-17 on the Phoenix. Pretty good.
Okay, I'll come back to that then. So on the priest, the lightning bolt.
Ooh.
Just a 2. Not the best. But a wound.
So that takes this priesty up to 6 damage.
And then I got the Diadem of Dragonkind Fireball on him as well, so this is going to be 4s and then 4s.
Okay.
And then... Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
That is dirty. It's shattering as well, Fireball, these days.
Yeah.
So, right, we'll start testing. So he's gone up to 10, has he? He had a decent nerve there, didn't he?
Priest. Not that
not
good.
That. No,
Oh, he's
not
dead.
that. So he's gone.
Goodbye, priest.
And then, should we just test the Phoenix quickly? I'd have to roll something big, like a 9, I think. It might be a waiver. 7 and 8 is 15, is it?
Yeah, it's 15.
Wait,
so
what's
is
his
it-
nerve?
It's 15, 17.
Do you know, shattering, it would have been one less as well. If that was a 4, he'd have been... Well, I'd have had to roll it again, but yeah, anyway.
He's
so he's
wavered.
wavered, actually. That's actually not a bad result. I'll
It's good,
take that.
yeah.
And then just a bit of combat here. So we've got 9 attacks on the doodahs. Counter-charging. Now, when you counter-charge, you are not hindered. So I'm actually back to hitting on 3s now. So that 2's a miss, but other than that, that's an extremely good roll. Sorry about that, mate. And then crushing 1.
So
It's, it's thunderous -1 for hinderage, so it's going to be. Are they thunderous 2? On the guard, R2, so it's going to be 2. A couple of 1s, but it's 6 damage there.
Wow, okay.
Nasty. So they've gone up
7 now.
7. They're not inspired now, so
No.
I get a jammy roll there.
So you need, I think, a 14 to waver and a 16 to rout them.
Let's just see what happens. Or it could be, no, 5 plus 7,
12.
is 12. Anyway, so take 2, so it goes down to 5 because you've got the Iron Resolve of like extra strength.
Yeah, so they just get down to 5.
Yeah.
It's a shame that, that was the idea really, to give him some durability.
Well,
The priest.
It's
Well, the priest never got to use a heal spell because he was wavered.
that's a bit
So,
sorry, mate. Anyway, I think that's my
There we
turn
go.
4, so turn 4 for you.
we shall be back.
Okay, Phil's turn 4. Tell us what you've done, mate.
Okay, so the Paladin Knights have gone for a charge on those handgunners, supported by the Paladin hero there on a horse. Neas has just literally moved up to the woods and pivoted, just to sort of face Sam's army this way. The Phoenix is wavered, so can't do anything. We have a counter charge over here with the Spearmen.
Sweet.
So we're going to go, we've got ranged phase now, so I'm just going to try and do a heal spell from this Paladin here. He's got heal 4.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Saint.
so you want 4s?
And he gets none.
No, won't matter, but it's a bit unfortunate.
Would have been nice to give them a clean bill of health, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. And then we've got some onto combat then, haven't we? Where do you want to start? Do you want
Start
to do
with
the
the
big
knights.
knights over here? Okay.
Let's see if we can pop that unit of handgunners.
Yeah, so you want
3s, and then
hindered, so 4s.
yeah,
but then it's
4s of course.
2s.
Yeah, they've had to go over the forest. So 4s.
There's a 3 there, yeah. And then
That's 7 out of the first 16.
nice.
4s
Shade
again.
below average. That's brought it back a bit. Crikey.
15 altogether with the 7. That's 7 and 8.
Lovely. So that's almost average. And then 2s, because you've got crushing 1, haven't you? Crushing 1.
Oh, 2s. $12 altogether.
12 in it. So roll a couple of dice. You're going to want anything that's like a 1 or a 2 on both dice would make it okay, maybe, but it's going to be...
Oh, 4. I think is that.
That's enough, yeah. That'll be 16, won't it, with 12. And I think they're 13, 15, if I'm not mistaken. They are indeed.
No
So-
inspiring nearby this time, I don't think.
No, nothing. So they are
So
dead.
they just about. Only just though, did it?
Do you want to reform the... Well, you
Yeah.
can have a think if you'd rather.
No, we're going to reform, obviously. So we'll just do. It's a simple reform there, isn't it? So
You'd have thought so, yeah. Hang on a minute. Taking the wood. And you can, of course, pivot through your own men without issue.
turning it around. Oh, good grief!
He's got the sword of
I've killed my
catching, and I
own captain.
slaughtered your own man. And then we've got some spear guys over there, haven't we, to shove some spikes up some people's bottom.
So
So it's going to be 4s and then 5s. That doesn't
lot of
look
1s and 2s
amazing. I was
there.
going to say, it might deceive though, it might deceive. No, it doesn't deceive, it's bad.
so 6 and
And
5.
those 5s. Here we go, they're going to bring it back now.
Jab them.
There you go.
Hey,
3. That is not bad. So just while you've done the 3, just test them for me, please.
What's their weight?
You want a 12 to kill them.
Nothing of the sort.
So unfortunately, because the iron resolve again, so they're going to go for 2 instead of 3. So I'll just put a little 2 behind them so we know what's gone on. Wait, my wizard's got something to heal. Is that turn?
That's my turn, yeah. That's
Okay, turn 5 for me coming up.
Okay, so this is Sam's turn 5.
Alright, so here we've got 2 flank charges, they've counter-charged. The Santa with his massive mace has moved up there 10 inches. The wizard's not really done anything, he's just loitering. This has cowardly turned 90 degrees and gone this way to take advantage of the angles and the wood. And that's about it really. So the only shooting is a cannon shot, needing 5s, doesn't hit anything. And then we go on to... Oh no, I've got a heal over there as well, haven't I, on the doodads. And he heals them, so they lose their wounds. And then, yeah, so combat. So this, we'll do this once to the front first. They're needing 3s and then 2s. No. Oh well. So we've got another 4. Should we just keep a running tally?
Yeah, I'll do it here with these dice. So they're on 5, there's another 4.
Okay, and then in the flank is the Duke. He's hindered. So it's going to be 4s and then 2s. No. Not the best, but not the end of the world.
And everything but 1,
No,
2.
2.
Wow.
Not great. So 4 more, and then
Okay.
and then 30 attacks from the dudes that are hindered, the razors of Belanvice. So 2 lots of this. First batch, elites. Wow, there's a lot of elites. Anyway, these are misses. Miss. So far we're on 7 plus 11. So that's the first batch, and then the second batch. Let's remove what we know is gone.
You've got 3 re-rolls
3
there.
ones, yeah. Let's just move that to one side a second.
And 2 get through.
Just 1 more. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 22, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 22. We know that's 15, so I'll just get 7 of these.
I don't think these guys are going to survive this.
And then it's 4s. No. So what are we looking at? 3, 6, 9,
15, that was it.
12 and 15, yeah. So
you got 15 on top of already 13. It's snake eyes.
nope. No, they're not inspired anymore,
No,
are they?
that's
Alright, so
it,
it's
no.
just gone then.
Poof.
Cool. I'll take it.
Just like that.
Yeah, right, we'll remove them and I'll reform them off camera.
Okay, so we'll show you my turn 5 in a moment.
Cheers, guys. Okay, it's Phil's turn 5. Tell us what you've done, mate.
Okay, so the Paladin Knights have just gone into the woods. I think if you look at if you move the camera over to your men over here, they've sort of gone away as far as they can go. So I don't really want to chase them in the last couple of turns. I'm going to go after these 2 models here.
A bit of a low-hanging fruit here.
Yeah, see if we can get some points there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've gone into the woods. Phoenix didn't regen his 1 wound left. He's just...
But he did. We should say the turn before.
Yeah.
You might remember he was on 8 wounds and Phil rolled his regen and got 7.
Got 7 4-ups. Yeah, so he,
which was pretty tasty.
Neas Solustus, he's just moved here, and all my characters now, the hero models and stuff, they've got heal spells. So we're going to try and get my horde of knights back to 0. So the Phoenix is going to roll now.
Okay.
And
gets 2.
Gets 2, yeah. 2 back.
And then the other dude.
Then we'll do the paladin behind the knights.
Yeah, one more to get.
So
Yeah, he gets it. So those wounds are no more.
yeah, so there's nothing left to heal. Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's turn, isn't
That's
it?
it, yeah.
Right, my turn 6. Alright, it's my 6th turn. Everyone's just ran away miserably away from the massive Death Star unit over there, trying to preserve points, I won't deny. This is pivoted 90 degrees just because I wanted to block line of sight from him to the cannon.
Very good move, that.
Well,
Near-
he's going to die anyway, so I figure I might as well delay them. It's probably only a delay tactic more than anything else, but it's just something. So that's all really that's happened. So I'm going to lightning bolt these for what it's worth. I'll need 5s for cover. Couple of hits, and then it's going to be 4s. No. And then the cannon has got a couple of orange dice here to see if it can pop them. No. So that's my turn 6. Over to you for turn 6, I think.
Okay, this should wrap up very quickly now.
Okay, Phil's turn 6 has occurred. Tell us what's going on, mate.
So, yeah, exactly what you said before. I'm just going for the low-hanging fruit here. The knights have charged through the woods, so they're hindered. Neas has also charged, and that's into the flank. So that's a hell of a lot of attacks. The Eagle Phoenix has just come up to support, as well as the Paladin. What's he called him again? I keep calling him a Paladin.
I don't
He's a
know, mate. All I know is that there is the most scared wizard in all of humanity.
He's a high paladin, so the high paladin along with the phoenix just continue to support.
He's a high paladin. Has he had a joint before going to battles?
He's high mate. So let's go for it then. So what we're going to do for now, we're going to do 16 attacks out of the. Hang on a minute, it's 32, isn't it? Twice in the flank.
Well, just do the. It's basically we're trying to avoid rolling 64 dice, so we'll do 16 twice and then see where we're at.
Right, needing 3s. Quite a lot of 1s there.
Hindered though, aren't they? So it might be 4s.
Yeah, it is 4s, my friend. So 9 out of the first 16. Second of 4 16s. Wow. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 out of 32 on 4s, which is
Exactly average.
average.
So that's nice because you've got 16 dice there as well. So then it's going to be crushing 1 and thunderous 1 because of hinderage.
Mm-hmm.
So 2.
And 3 missing, so we've got 13 as a 2, that's okay. 13 out of 16.
Right, well it's snake eyes already, so do you want to just roll a couple of dice and see what happens?
It saves the aggro roll, and that's not even including near, so...
Never tempt fate by rolling them one at a time.
I'm trying to give you a chance. Let the fate give you a chance.
Okay,
So
anyway, he's dead. So you get to overrun, don't you?
Yeah.
D6 inches.
Yeah, there it is in the bowl, and it's a 5.
You've gone off the board. You can only go to the edge, can't you? But
yeah.
let's go as far as you can go.
And, there we go. Oh, he's got a
You've
roll,
got a roll.
actually. Just taking it, let's just do that.
Yeah, anyway.
It's a 4.
So there's an inch behind it. Okay.
I'll just pop in there.
Grape shots. Grape shots terrible actually. I wish the Kings of War devs would do something to up the rules a bit. I think it needs to hit on 5s. Guys, if you're listening, make grape shot hit on 5s, please. And is that turn 7? Oh no, that's turn 6, isn't it? So this could potentially be the end of the game. Let me roll the dice of destiny. There's another turn. Alright gang, as you can see, this is how it ended. Over there we didn't actually do the cannon because it triple attacks against war machines. So that was it, and we've tallied up everything, and it turns out Phil won by an 11-9 margin, and what it came down to was the 100 points of the cannons on the turn 7. So if that 4+ for turn 7 wouldn't have happened, it would have been a draw. But as it happens, we got a decent result in the end. So I think that was a good close game, entertaining to watch. It ebbed and flowed really. So pretty pleased with that. Come and have a seat, Phil. Right, my take is, I thought I started off turn 1 and had good dice, and I got really lucky to waver your big knight unit, and I got really lucky with damage rolls as well in that combat. But then it all came down to Headstrong. Headstrong saved the day. If that unit would have gone then, it would have been a total massacre, but it stayed, and then boy did it stay. You kept the healing, 7 out of 9 heals.
That was on regen.
Yeah.
7 out of 9. Was it awesome?
No, that was the heal spells. You got 5 on your Phoenix and 4 on your...
Well, I had a lot of heal. All my characters had heal, so...
and when you tally it with the Iron Resolve and the sheer size of the nerve on that unit... it's really good, it stays in the game. You've got to hit it with a hell of a lot to take it down, and if you don't take it down and they've got heal and stuff like that, then it's...
That was the idea. I was hoping to get some durability. It was an elite list with not many units, only 8, 4 of which were sort of characters, weren't they? Well, not the Titan, but 3 characters and a Titan.
I thought it was good. Mobility and durability. And the only thing probably you could say it lacked was a bit of range, but...
Yeah, it didn't have any really range threat. It was more of sort of like a glass hammer, just trying to come along and do the job itself as all the units, really, without any support from war machines and attacking wizard spells. But I got quite lucky as well, didn't I? It ebbed my way, didn't it?
I think, the flow of it went your way. Yeah,
you started off with some great rolls.
I thought it was going to be a procession at one point. I thought, my goodness, if these knights go, then I'm going to mop up quick. And then yes, it wasn't that. I think as well, there was on your turn 2. I had a 6 twice to stay on. I think was my pole. It was my knights, wasn't it? A 6 twice, and they didn't get a 6 twice. And then in the centre, it was was it the spear phalanx, and I think they were a 7 twice, and I didn't get either of those either. And if either of those would have stayed, it could have been more towards mine again. But they were the key moments where it just didn't swing my way. But it was. But having said that, I think it was good for the narrative of the game. I think it meant that it was always in the balance. There was always interest.
Yeah.
I mean, the game I played last week against Steve, it was just like so one-sided. It was probably not the best watch, but this hopefully will be a good watch, and also. For a first game christening for this table in this room, I think great. That's what you want. You want a really good start to its career as a venue. So in that respect, it's good.
No, all in all, it was good fun, and it could have gone either way. I think the Headstrong was the pivotal moment there for my unit to stay in the game, and then it was healed, and then it was able to just. That Death Star unit of knights was able to just dominate, and going after that low-hanging fruit, as you said, was...
It's the thing to do, if it's a close game and you think you can shave it with a couple of kills, then it's the thing to do. But anyway, only one thing remains, the handshake.
Well done.
Well played, mate. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.